In the vibrant metropolis of Datiopolis, where the pulse of information never ceased, lived a diminutive bit known as Zero. Unlike the more glamorous bytes and packets that basked in the limelight, Zero was a humble yet essential traveler, tasked with carrying vital messages across the sprawling city. His journey began deep within the heart of a formidable server, a colossal structure adorned with blinking lights and the soothing hum of whirring fans, a veritable fortress of data. Zero's first hurdle lay before him: the physical layer, the unsung hero of networking. This layer was not an abstract concept, but a tangible world filled with cables, connectors, and signals that formed the backbone of communication in Datiopolis. It was here that Zero would embark on his adventure, stepping into a realm where the unseen forces of electricity and light reigned supreme. His first destination was a distant office, and to get there, he had to pass through a network interface card, NIC. This small yet powerful device acted as a gateway, preparing Zero for the journey ahead. As he entered the NIC, he felt a rush of energy as he was encoded into an electrical signal, transforming him from a mere bit into a vibrant pulse of information. With a sense of purpose, Zero surged forth, ready to traverse the intricate pathways of Datiopolis. As he traveled down a twisted pair cable, the most common thoroughfare in the city, Zero felt the smooth flow of electrical signals coursing through the copper wires. This cable was a marvel of engineering, designed to carry information with remarkable efficiency. Yet the journey was not without its challenges. Zero had to be vigilant, dodging noise and interference that threatened to disrupt his signal. He remembered the warnings from older bits about the perils of crosstalk and electromagnetic interference, and he steeled himself to stay on course. But the physical layer of Datiopolis was diverse, and not all journeys were made through copper wires. In some instances, Zero found himself navigating the sleek, shimmering fibers of optical cables. Here, he was transformed once again, this time into pulses of light darting through glass strands at incredible speeds. The world around him became a dazzling display of brilliance as he zipped along, propelled by the unyielding laws of physics. It was exhilarating, a reminder of the cutting-edge technology that made such rapid communication possible. As he moved further along his path, Zero soon reached the wireless frontier of Datiopolis. In this realm, bits like him took to the airwaves, soaring on the wings of radio frequencies. Here, antennas sprouted from rooftops like modern-day sentinels, transmitting signals across vast distances. Zero felt a thrill as he modulated his signal onto these frequencies, navigating the unpredictable chaos of competing signals. He relied on the established protocols defined by the IEEE 802.11 standards, which ensured that he could traverse this wireless landscape without losing his way. The air was alive with the buzz of activity, filled with countless bits and bytes on their own journeys. Zero knew that in this wireless world, the physical layer was crucial for the successful transmission and reception of signals. It dictated everything from the frequency and signal strength to the modulation techniques employed. Zero felt a sense of camaraderie with the other bits, all bound by the same rules and standards that governed their existence. Throughout his journey, Zero was guided by the meticulous protocols of the physical layer. Standards like Ethernet, IEEE 802.3, were his compass, defining how electrical signals were transmitted over wired cables. These regulations ensured that devices from different manufacturers could communicate seamlessly, creating a harmonious ecosystem. From the type of cables and connectors to the intricate methods of signal encoding, the physical layer was the invisible hand that held everything together. As he zipped along, Zero marveled at the various modulation techniques that transformed simple signals into complex streams of data. He had learned about amplitude shift keying, ASK, frequency shift keying, FSK, and phase shift keying, PSK, during his training. Each technique had its own unique way of encoding information, and Zero felt a swell of pride knowing he was part of this intricate dance of technology. Finally, after what felt like an eternity of travel, Zero arrived at his destination. A sleek computer in the distant office. The NIC in this machine was waiting for him, ready to receive the signal he had carried with such determination. As Zero entered the NIC, he felt a rush of relief and accomplishment. The NIC decoded him back into a bit, allowing him to pass on the message to the higher layers of the network. It was a seamless transition, a testament to the foundational work of the physical layer. In that moment, Zero realized the profound importance of his journey. Though he was merely a small bit in a vast network, his role was indispensable. Without the physical layer, the higher layers responsible for addressing and routing would be rendered useless. Zero's seemingly simple journey was a powerful reminder of the critical role that the physical layer played in the grand tapestry of communication in Dataopolis. As he settled into his new home within the computer, Zero took a moment to reflect. He was not just a traveler, he was part of a larger story, one that encompassed the entire city. The physical layer, often overlooked and underappreciated, was the unsung hero that enabled the flow of information, connecting devices and people in ways that transformed lives. Zero smiled, knowing that he had played his part in this intricate network, a tiny bit contributing to the vast and vibrant world of Dataopolis.